I was getting ready for my husband when his friends arrived. It was supposed to be a simple evening, just dinner and drinks, but something about the way they looked at me sent a shiver down my spine. I had no idea that this night would turn into something I could never forget. My husband, Adil, had mentioned that his old college friends were visiting. I didn't think much of it, but when they entered our home, I felt a strange tension in the air. Their eyes lingered on me longer than necessary, and the way they exchanged glances made me uneasy. I was wearing a fitted red dress, Adil's favorite, and I could feel the heat of their stares. "You look stunning," one of them, Samir, murmured, his eyes trailing down my body. My husband laughed, completely oblivious to the way his friends were devouring me with their eyes. As the night progressed, the drinks flowed freely. I noticed how Adil got more relaxed, completely trusting his friends. But something felt off. Every time he looked away, one of them would lean in closer, their words laced with a hidden meaning. Then they suggested a game, truth or dare. It seemed harmless at first, but the dares started getting bolder. "I dare you to sit in Samir's lap for a minute," one of them smirked. I looked at Adil, expecting him to say something, but he just chuckled. "It's just a game," he said. My heart pounded. There was something dark behind their smiles, a hunger that made me feel trapped. But I played along, not wanting to ruin the mood. The dark secret revealed. Then something happened that changed everything. My phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. I felt my stomach drop. Who sent this? Was someone watching me? My hands trembled as I excused myself and went to the bathroom. I locked the door, my heart racing. Another message popped up. "They did this before. Ask your husband what happened in college." A chill ran down my spine. Did Adil know about this? Was he part of it? I returned to the living room, forcing a smile. But now I was watching them closely. Samir leaned in again, his fingers grazing my arm. My skin crawled. I had to get out of there. "Adil," I said, my voice steady. "Tell me about what happened in college." The room fell silent. The color drained from Adil's face. His friends exchanged nervous glances. "What do you mean?" Adil laughed, but it was forced. I pulled out my phone and showed him the messages. His expression changed from confusion to something much darker. Fear. Then Samir spoke, his voice eerily calm. "You weren't supposed to know." My blood ran cold. Adil stood up, but his friends moved faster. Within seconds, the door was locked. I was trapped. Adil looked at me with regret in his eyes. "I'm sorry," he whispered. That's when I knew I couldn't trust him. I grabbed the nearest object, a wine bottle, and smashed it on the table, holding a jagged piece of glass in front of me. "Stay back," I warned. Samir chuckled. "Feisty. I like that." But before he could take another step, loud banging echoed through the house. "Open up. Police." The door burst open, and officers swarmed in. I felt someone pull me away, my best friend, Zoya. "I knew something was wrong," she whispered. "I got your location traced." Adil and his friends were arrested, their dark past finally coming to light. They had done this before, trapped women, played their twisted games, and covered their tracks. And Adil? He had known all along. As I stepped outside, the cool night air hit my face. I was free, but I would never trust so easily again.